In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on May 31st, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Cincinnati Reds versus Boston Red Sox. The Boston Red Sox play host to the Cincinnati Reds in the opener of their midweek series on Tuesday night from Fenway Park. The Red Sox continue to hover around .500 as they hope to make a push toward the Yankees atop the American League East. For the Reds, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in baseball and are simply looking to gain some momentum going in the right direction. These two teams haven't met since all the way back in 2017, with the Red Sox taking the sweep that season. While the Red Sox have won all 7 meetings since 2008, Boston will certainly be favored in this one, but the Reds do remain dangerous on a nightly basis, especially with nothing to lose. Cincinnati is 17-35 in their last 52 games and 17-35 in their last 52 Tuesday games. The over is 6-0-1 in Cincinnati's last 7 Tuesday games. Boston is 5-1 in their last 6 game ones of a series and 5-2 in their last 7 Tuesday games. The over is 4-1 in Boston's last 5 Tuesday games. Cincinnati is 1-12 in these two teams' last 13 head-to-head meetings. Boston has won 7 of their previous 10 games this season, while Cincinnati is .500 in that same span. Luis Castillo has not been able to provide length, as he has thrown more than 5 innings just once in 4 starts this season. Michael Wacha is 1-0 with a 1.17 ERA and 3 home starts. Boston started the season slow, but the Red Sox have begun to turn that around with 8 wins in the last 11 overall, and the Red Sox have won 7 of the last 9 played at home. Boston has won each of Michael Wacha's last 5 starts, and the right-hander has a respectable 2.83 ERA. Cincinnati suffers from poor performances on the mound, as the Reds are last in team ERA at 5.51. There hasn't been many more disappointing teams than the Reds this season, and now that they'll be taking to the road as well. The Boston Red Sox money line is our full game side pick. These offenses have been doing incredibly well, as Boston is averaging 7.5 runs per game in their previous 8 games, while Cincinnati is scoring 6.67 runs per game in their last 6 games as well. Neither bullpen has been doing good this season either, as the Red Sox are 18th in the sport with a 3.95 reliever ERA, while the Reds have the second worst bullpen ERA this year, as they have a 4.82 ERA. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Washington Nationals versus New York Mets. The New York Mets will host the Washington Nationals on Tuesday in the second game of a 3-game series. The Mets won the series opener 13-5 on Monday and have now took 6 out of 8 from the Nationals this season. The Nationals are 21-43 in their last 64 road games and 34-72 in their last 106 overall. The Mets are 5-0 in their last 5 home games and 8-3 in their last 11 overall. The over is 6-2 in Nationals' last 8 overall. The over is 6-0 in Mets' last 6 overall. The Nationals are 1-6 in the last 7 meetings in New York and 5-13 in the last 18 meetings. The Mets are top 5 in the league in runs, hits, RBI, batting average, OBP, and OPS. New York batters have had a lot of success against Patrick Corbin. Peter Alonso has 11 hits in 32 at-bats, with 4 home runs, 7 RBI, 6 walks, and 2 doubles against Corbin. J.D. Davis has 10 hits in 32 at-bats with 4 home runs, 6 RBI, and 3 doubles against the left-handed pitcher. Francisco Lindor has 6 hits in 20 at-bats with a double versus Corbin. Corbin has a record of 1-7 with a 6.3 ERA, 1.66 WHIP, and a 42-22 Kelvin BB ratio in 10 starts this season. Opposing batters are hitting .293 against Corbin this season. He has been very poor on the road, recording a 6.86 ERA and 1.71 WHIP in 4 road starts. Patrick Corbin has been bad the last few years, and this season has been no different, as he's allowed 61 hits and 35 earned runs in his last 50 innings. I'm not in the business of backing Corbin in any shape or form. Trevor Williams has had his ups and downs as well, but he's been sharper this month. allowing 13 hits and 7 runs in his last 19 innings. New York's batters have had a lot of success against Corbin, and that will continue in this game. The Mets' offense has also been great for much of the year and should have a field day with Corbin, so the New York Mets money line is our full game side pick. Overall, at least 10 runs were scored in 6 of the last 7 Mets games, and at least 10 runs were scored in 4 of the previous 5 Nationals games. Expect those trends to continue on Tuesday. This season, the Nationals have allowed at least 5 runs in all 4 Corbin's road starts, and the Mets have scored at least 5 runs in their last 6 home games. The Mets are MLB's 6th highest scoring team at home this season, and the Nationals are the 5th highest scoring road offense. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. San Diego Padres versus St. Louis Cardinals. The St. Louis Cardinals will host the San Diego Padres 30-18 on Tuesday in the second game of a 3-gamer series. The Cardinals took the opener 6-3 on Monday. Andre Pallante picked up the win for the Cardinals to improve to 1-0. And Nick Martinez fell to 2-3 with the loss. San Diego is 7-3 in their last 10 games overall and 4-1 in their last 5 games as an underdog, while the under is 5-0-1 in their last 6 games against the National League Central. St. Louis is 36-17 in their last 53 games as a favorite and 17-5 in their last 22 games against a left-handed starter, while the over is 5-2 in their last 7 home games. The Cardinals have won 6 of their last 9 games and 2 of their last 3 home games. They are very good offensively, especially at home where they are averaging close to 5 runs per game. They have crushed left-handed pitching this season, and they're facing a starter that has struggled on the mound, giving up 6 runs in 2 starts, so expect them to play well offensively in this game. The Padres are also playing well, but they struggled offensively in recent games, scoring 12 runs in their last 5 games. Their offensive struggles will continue in this game because they've struggled against right-handers this season, and Wainwright has been locked in recent starts, giving up 7 runs in his last 4 starts. He gave up 2 runs in his last start against the Padres and will keep their offense in check once again. Blake Snell still doesn't look all that comfortable and settled back in after starting late in the season. And the issue for Snell is that the Cards are hitting .285 against left-handed pitching this season. San Diego's been playing well as well, but they're not going to win every game, and the Cardinals have a formidable lineup that can match up with the Padres offensively. So the St. Louis Cardinals money line is our full game side pick. The Padres are averaging 4.26 runs per game and 5.29 runs per game on the road. They averaged 3.67 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Cardinals. With St. Louis giving up 4 runs per game at home, the Padres will hit their average in this game. The Cardinals are averaging 4.74 runs per game and 4.75 runs per game at home. They averaged 6.33 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Padres. The Cardinals and Padres played over the total in 5 of their last 6 meetings. The over-under record is 15-8-2 in St. Louis home games this season and 14-10-1 in San Diego's road games. Even with a veteran pitching matchup, St. Louis has allowed at least 4 runs in 4 of Wainwright's last 6 starts, and Blake Snell has a 6.19 ERA in his previous 16 road starts. Factor in 14 mph wind blowing out toward left center field on Tuesday. With San Diego giving up 3.88 runs per game on the road, the Cardinals will score enough runs to push the score over the total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.